What's going on, everyone? It is Travis Lima here with another Paid Memberships Pro tips video, and in today's video I have 3 tips for you that can help you with your membership site's pricing. So without any further ado, let's dive right into tip number 1, which is offer something for free. So offering something for free is not for everyone, and depending on your membership level, it might not even make sense to do it. Offering a free membership level is a great way to encourage on-the-fence users to sign up and give your membership a try. So people can get an idea of what you're about and what kind of content they can expect to see from your membership site. This is a strategy that we started with many years ago and continue to use it. It's a lot easier to convert someone who uses your product to a paying member than getting someone who's completely new to your product to sign up for a premium level from the word go. The benefit of offering a free membership level to your users is that you'll obviously have more signups, and then you can also have more feedback, comments, and just to get to know your community a little bit better. It's sometimes very difficult to build a membership site with a user in mind, but if there isn't a need or specific market for this kind of content, then your membership site can fall flat before you even signed your first member. A bonus tip here: when you offer a free membership level or something for free, you want to get something back in return. If it's not some sort of financial benefit, you at least want to try and get the contact details or email address of the person who signed up for the level. Springboarding a little bit off of our first tip with tip number 2, which is offering multiple membership levels. And again, this might not fit your membership site, so see if it will work or experiment with it and just kind of gauge whether or not it'll work for you. The idea about offering multiple membership levels is it's basically giving options to your users in order to get the most likely sign up depending on that user's need. So in our case, we have a free level, our plus level, and then our unlimited level. You want to be careful that you don't give the user too many choices, otherwise they might suffer from choice paralysis. The sweet spot that we have seen is generally about 3 membership levels, one being either a cheaper or free starter level, the second being an intermediate but more sort of affordable yet value-packed price, or the third level, which offers the most value, the most content, the most whatever you're selling, but it's also got the higher price point. So if a user is just casually browsing your site, they're on the fence, and they happen to see a free membership level, they might sign up for it just to give it a try. Someone who's a little bit more serious, they are looking to run a small membership site, but they need a little bit more features that's on offer than the free membership. They might be looking for a pro membership. So now when they visit your pricing page, they'll obviously see the free membership level or the basic, cheaper or affordable level that's on offer. They'll look at your intermediate level, and then of course your more pricier level. And usually what happens in a case like this is the user will view both of the premium packages, and in more cases than not, the higher end level is usually for a higher end user. And what I mean by that is it's usually for someone who is a more power user. So they might be an organization, they might be a big established business that really needs all of the features. And quite frankly, the more intermediate levels in general are for the more everyday user, the person who needs to get up and running but needs a little bit more extra. So if you're offering 3 membership levels, they will see that, right, the free, it might be even good to get me started on. The more higher end level is nice, but it's really out of my price point, and I really don't need all of those features for all of these users or whatever the case may be. And then the sweet spot is the middle one, which is just right for that user. So someone once said on an article, the best way to sell a $2,000 watch is to pair it next to a $10,000 watch. This can create the idea that you're actually getting a deal for what you're purchasing. Now, I just want to say this real quick. The idea here is not to trick your user in any way, shape, or form. So it's very important at whatever membership level you are offering to give the right amount of value that matches that price point. And finally, tip number 3 is don't increase your membership pricing level for existing members if you can help it. Tip number 3 was inspired by all of the questions that I got when I worked as a Paid Memberships Pro support engineer, and that was, how do I increase my pricing and how do I increase the pricing of my existing members' membership level? Now, this is a bit of a controversial subject, and I know the answer really depends upon you, your business, and what you're trying to do. So the idea here is you first want to experiment with pricing, especially when you're a new membership. You want to try different pricing out and you want to see what works for you and your customers. You can quickly gauge whether people are signing up, if they're not, and especially if people are renewing, then you know you've got a pretty good price point. So during your pricing experiments, if you can help it, we advise that you do not increase the price of your current member's membership level. The reason for this is simple. Nobody likes a price increase. Especially if you're a member of a membership site or an online store, it's very easy to get the idea that you are paying a more expensive premium for the same value of content. In our experience, we have increased the pricing of our membership level over the years, but we have always tried and worked really hard to keep our current members at that time on the same price point. What we've seen is that if you just suddenly hike up the price without warning, or even if you do give a fair bit of a heads up and then increase the price, you're most likely to experience a drop-off of some members. If you're lucky, some will stay, but the idea here is to try and keep them on board with you for as long as possible so they can help grow your membership site along with you. Now, that's not to say that you can't increase your price altogether, but if you can, increase your price and then aim it at new members only. This is a nice way to assure your members that you have their back, that you care about them, and that you want them to stay. Even if your price increase makes sense and you can back it up by showing people what value you're adding to your site, there's just some sort of psychological aspect to this that if you get a price increase, no matter who you are or what it is, you just have a sort of bad taste in your mouth. Really, no one likes it. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you learned something and that you found this video helpful. It is some quick tips that we have found that really helps us. I'd love to hear more about what you are doing with the pricing of your membership site, what pricing strategies you're employing, what's working, what isn't, what's your struggles. Leave me a comment down below so that we can engage with each other and try to figure it out together. Again, thank you for stopping by, and thanks for watching.